We are at Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida, on the campus of Florida State University, where Saturday afternoon a sellout crowd of over 80,000 is expected here to see the Hokies take on the Florida State Seminoles. And welcome to Tallahassee, along with Mike Burnop. I'm Bill Roth. We're getting set to call tomorrow's game between Virginia Tech and FSU. And first of all, it's nice to be back down here at the home of the Seminoles.
Yeah, it's been a while, and the weather's fantastic, Bill. It's nice and warm, got that tropical feel to it, and it's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere at Doak Campbell for this game.
Hokies are coming off probably their best game of the season. Mike, what impressed you the most about how Tech played in its victory over Pittsburgh last week?
I thought they put it together in all three phases, Bill. The offense was fantastic with Kyron Drones. You know, he accounted for those 5 touchdown passes. The defense got them off the field. You know, they only had 46 plays, did Pitt. They were great on third down, the things that we had talked about. Fitting the run better. Didn't give up the explosive plays in the run game. The kicking game was solid. So I thought it was a complete game, and the Hokies hopefully can build off that here today.
Hokies will take on a Florida State team that comes in undefeated. They're ranked 5th in the country, and the Noles have playoff hopes this year.
Yes, they do. They're a team that's got all the weapons. They got confidence. They went to Clemson and won, which hadn't been done in a long time. They got veteran players on both sides of the ball, Bill. I don't see a lot of weaknesses in the Florida State team, so they're going to be a handful.
Hokies in Florida State. Every week we ask Mike for his keys to the game. Mikey, give us 3 keys for Virginia Tech here on Saturday.
Well, if it's possible, Billy Boy, number one, you'd have to try to block out the environment and the noise, because this place gets loud, as you know. 80,000 people here. There'll be a few thousand Hokie fans, but that tomahawk chop's going to be rolling. 80,000, 3:30 kickoff. So you got to block the noise out. Don't worry about what the name is on those other jerseys. That field is just like Worsham Field. It's 100 yards long, right? So you just got to go out there and enjoy the moment, and then get it out of your mind, and then just stay focused on what you've got to do to try to win the game. I think the second thing you got to do is try to slow them down. When you talk about Jordan Travis, tremendous quarterback, 10 touchdowns, 1 interception, over 60% completion percentage. He's got 2 really good receivers, one 6'4", one 6'7". The running game is solid. You know, they've had 125 rushes and 125 passes. They're balanced. So you got to kind of like slow them down a little bit if at all possible. They're scoring over 40 points a game, Billy. And then third, I think for Virginia Tech, try to build off of last week, the Pitt game. You know, you use your weapons. You know, you think about Bashal Tootin, had over 100 yards, had over 24 carries, caught 4 passes out of the backfield. Felton was involved. The Gosnell brothers were involved. You know, Malachi Thomas was there. Kyron Jones, as we just talked about, accounted for those 5 touchdown passes, or 3 touchdown passes and 2 rushing. So use your weapons and just don't be intimidated by all this.
It'll be Virginia Tech and Florida State here at Doak Campbell Stadium. Our radio coverage Saturday begins at 1:30 Eastern Time on your hometown Tech Network radio affiliate on Sirius XM and, of course, the Hokie Sports mobile app. If you're coming to the game here in Tallahassee, you can catch us on 94.3 on the FM dial. The Hokies and the Noles renew their rivalry here in Tallahassee. We'll talk with you Saturday afternoon from Florida State.